So guys, today's video is going to be a guide to perfume blind buying, and in it I will share with you some of my personal tips how to blind buy perfumes. So if you struggle with this process, I hope following them will bring you only pleasure and satisfaction in the end. So make sure to keep watching to find out more about them, and please give this video a thumbs up if you find it helpful and enjoyable in the end. But also don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because that would be awesome too. And on that note, let's get started! Hi guys, and welcome to another how-to / on the floor chatty episode in which I wanted to sit down and have a little discussion of blind buying fragrance idea with you guys, because I would love to know if you are a blind buyer or not. I cannot call myself that, although I do blind buy fragrances from time to time, and right away I wanna clear things up because maybe not everyone knows what does blind buying mean, and I guess that's when you buying fragrances without testing them. And as you know, on my channel I always recommend to test before invest, but I know that not all of us can go to the perfume shop and smell all the amazing different niche fragrances because they are simply not available everywhere in the shop, and sometimes you need to order directly from the brand, and that way you would rather get yourself a bottle than just a sample. But I want to make clear that I do not really support blind buying because that's just too risky. However, I really have fun blind buying because I find that it's really, exciting process. Sometimes it's even more exciting to blind buy something you don't know how it smells than something you really know you will enjoy in the end. Alrighty then, let's jump right into my guide, and I have some tips for you. Well, so why do you want to blind buy? That's the first question you want to ask yourself when you want to buy something without smelling it first. What's your why? Is it someone's review that made you curious about the fragrance, or something else? So if I think about my blind bought fragrances, I really love perfume notes. I'm a sucker for perfume notes. And another tip from me would be make your research. Even someone could, rave about the perfume, doesn't mean it will work out for you in the end, because perfume is very subjective, it's personal thing, something I might like, you won't like, so you want to make your research. You've seen a review, you've heard a review, you've read a review, then you want to go online, Google the fragrance, and first thing you want to check are the notes. So you need to know which notes you like in the perfumes and which one you don't like. Now listen to me. If that fragrance that you want to blind buy features notes that you don't like, and you really know that you don't like them, you've tested many fragrances with that note and all of them didn't work out for you, then don't blind buy. Really, it's not worth it. I mean, like, sometimes those of our least favorite notes can really surprise us, but I guess it would be better to sample or decant fragrance first, and then you can decide whether you want it or not. However, if that fragrance features only the notes you like, and there are some that you know you love, you have many fragrances with this note, then you might wanna go step further, and that would be check the deals online. Don't get very expensive fragrance at full price unless there is no other option. And if you're looking for some amazing discounts, I work with different brands and perfume shops that sell indie fragrances from all over the world, and they also ship worldwide, and also niche brands. Those websites would be Equation Natural. It is based in Spain, and they work with rather indie brands, with artistic brands. And another website I work with, and they provided you guys with discount, is Avant-Garde Perfume, and they have amazing selection of different popular and less known niche brands. So make sure to check them out, use my discounts or other people's discounts, because we all know that perfumes are very expensive, and if you're blind buying, then you might want to save some money, because there is still a chance you might not like that perfume, and I don't know how it works in the country where you are, but in Germany you cannot really return a fragrance. At least that's not the case in Douglas. For example, I blind bought one perfume that was Lintede's Flanker. I've reviewed it in the video. It didn't work out for me, although I love the original. Flanker was a flop for me and I could not return it because it was opened. So make sure at least to, you know, buy something from sale or use a discount, because you don't want to pay full price of something you don't really know if you will enjoy in the end. Of course, you can pass it on, you can gift it to someone, but sometimes we blind buy perfumes that are above 100 euros. I blind bought perfumes that were really expensive, and yeah, it's always risky. So make sure to check deals online, and part of your research might be also reading many reviews. Now, there are two sides of that. On the first side, you can be really sure that you get as much information as you can, because, you know, every person is different. So for example, there is this original review that caught your interest and kind of like made you want this fragrance. Then make sure to check out what other people say about this fragrance, and then really check what people with whom you have similar taste think about this perfume. So really trust reviewers or people with whom you have similar taste. So for example, you blind bought fragrances from my recommendations based on my reviews, and you had positive feedback and just experience with them. Then you know, okay, I can trust Diana, I have similar taste with her. Sometimes we have different opinions on perfumes, but overall I know that if she says it's worth blind buying, then I can blind buy without like feeling really bad and be stressed out that fragrance won't smell good to me in the end. If you blind buy from people with whom you have similar taste, then, you know, maybe you will enjoy that fragrance, maybe not. It's always risky, but you really want to check as many options as you can. Other side of that would be that there can be too many opinions, and that can kill this exciting spirit of blind buying fragrances, because I think it's like the coolest part of blind buying is that you will get emotional and excited, and then, you know, like click, and it's blind bought. Who has been there? I definitely have been there many times. That's why my next tip is crucial. That's my biggest tip, and it might sound so simple, but it works, I promise you. And you might laugh right now, but I will say it. You need to sleep over it. Don't blind buy something right away as you've learned about it, particularly if it's a brand new release. Guys, believe me, just wait for a couple of reviews. Ask reviewers who you like, whose taste you trust. What do they think about this fragrance? They might have not reviewed it, but they have might smelled it. So make sure to ask down below in the comments. At least I always get back to you. So yeah, I hope you got me. So I want to sum up real quick. First things first is understand your why. If you want to blind buy something that looks nice because of the bottle, stuff like that, well, you can if you have endless finances, and if so, have fun. I mean, like, blind buying is so much fun. You never know what you will receive in the end, and if you can afford that, do that. Unfortunately, I'm not there yet, but hopefully I will be soon. And actually at this point I might want to mention Buy Me Coffee website. It's an amazing platform where you can donate and support creators who you like, for example me, and I have so many amazing supporters, and it's so easy to do that. You just use your PayPal or credit card, I'm not sure. You can start at 3 euros, and I have already got donations like over hundreds of euros, and doesn't matter how much you donate, you really help me. And I think in the future I will really point out which fragrance I bought thanks to the donations, because I've already done that. That just really helps to grow my channel, that I can blind buy fragrances without feeling really bad, and then just have fun and review them for you. So if you can afford blind buying, do that, but if not, I think it's okay to be more rational, if that's the word, you know, just to think about it. At least sleep over it a couple of days, and who knows, maybe next day some brand that you really like will release something that you'll be like, thanks God, I didn't blind buy that, I will blind buy this. And another thing I wanted to tell you that might make sense considering blind buying: you can blind buy from brands you have a good experience with. It's like with reviewers. If you love this brand and its DNA and you have many fragrances from it, and of course even those can disappoint us from time to time, but then in the end you'll feel safer to blind buy something from not like a brand new brand you've never heard of or that you like. Is okay to blind buy, I think. And please let me know if you found this video helpful. Please let me know how you feel about blind buying perfumes, because you know, I thought about creating this video for a long time because I haven't seen a video quite like it. There are many videos online about blind bought perfumes, and if you would be interested in top list of my blind bought fragrances, hits and misses, I can do that. Just drop me a comment, because your feedback down below in the comments is highly appreciated. That way YouTube algorithm will understand that my audience is interested in my content, and then my videos will be suggested to other people, they will be viewed by more people, and my channel will grow even more. So please support me by giving this video a thumbs up, by subscribing my channel, and also leave me a comment below. And thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you blind buy fragrances or you test before invest, how I recommend, and I'm excited to hear from you. If you have any questions left, please ask them down below in the comments. If you want more content from me, follow me on my social media. All the helpful links you'll find down below in the description box, and please stay tuned and smell good. We'll see each other in the next one really soon. Bye guys.